I'm just gonna go to the bathroom first. A little longer than I like, so that's fine. Alright, let's see now. That was a little longer than what I wanted, but hey, what happens, man? You gotta go to the bathroom when you gotta go to the bathroom. Hey, what's up, people? It's your boy Dark. We're back, but you know, I'm just pretty much trying to stream whenever the hell I feel like it and have the opportunity to, just because of how my work situation is going right now. And that being, I basically have no fucking days off for the rest of the month. Hooray! You can tell I made that as sarcastic as fucking possible. Anyway, so, given I had a few hours right now and I don't feel overly tired after being in a little collab with Mizumi, and basically we were playing hide and go fucking die in VR chat. before I kicked his ass in boxing. I decided to be, you know what, we got some time. I have some AP after I did a little bit with the caster notes, which I still gotta have a lot of caster shit, I swear to God. But anyway, I figure, why the fuck not? We'll progress as much as we can in the section 14 of the Lostbelt, which reminds me, I actually have to check. How many sections are there in Lostbelt 4? I gotta double check this. I want to know how much I got. There's 20 sections and we're on 14. Alright, we're not doing too bad progress-wise then. I doubt I'm going to be able to get this before Christmas though, thanks to my work being work right now. But hey, any progress is good progress. So we continue. Those who laughed during the end of Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's fucking go! Ah, alright. So what magic we got now? Let's see. Ash, of all the times for him to show up. Oh, that reminds me, there's probably gigs out of that shit. Okay. Indeed. I was just about to remind you. I assume none of you have forgotten what today is. I have assumed none of you have forgotten what today is. Today is the Kali Yuga, where the entire world is unmade and recreated. If we are to safely avoid its effects, I suggest that you begin your retreat towards the border. Alacrity would be advisable. Alacrity, okay. Can't you see what we're dealing with here, Director? We can't possibly turn our backs on this opponent. Damn it! It's just been one thing after another! Well, yeah, when you get used to it. Oh, and I almost forgot. What are you doing here, Asha? Where's your dad? He hurt his leg. And he's at the healers right now. Gotcha. That sounds serious, but right now, you gotta get out of here and hide, Asha! Okay. Ash is bound to come after us if we try to run away. Since we destroyed the giant Kali, the townspeople should be able to look after themselves. So I think the best thing we can do now is try and make a break for it. There are two problems with that idea. First, Ash is a powerful servant. With all of us so exhausted, escaping him isn't going to be easy. Yeah, I kind of factored that in. Thanks, though, for staking out the obvious. If we're not careful, he'll end up mowing us down the moment we turn our backs to him. And second, I'd really like to finish Tell off while we have the chance. We need to eliminate him if we're going to deal with Arjuna. And we may never get another chance like this. Yeah, but what about, our lives? Should surviving be our first priority? I mean, even if we do manage to take him down, what's the point if we all end up dead because we failed to get away? I know, but damn it! Ugh. Just what we needed. You awake now? Good. You can help me take care of these guys. Especially since you were supposed to... What? Nope. Can't seem to remember anything from my old life. But I do remember there was something from it I was forced to forget. That's right. I know there was something real important to me. Something I don't have anymore. And I knew you and that gods were the ones who took it! Are they falling out with each other? No. Wait. It looks like William Tell was never a complete Lakapala to begin with. At any rate, now's our chance to run for it! Let's get out of here! for noises of yes, let's go. Okay, let's go, everyone. But keep an eye out just in case anyone comes after us. Run for the fucking hills, bitch. What? Hey! Get back here, damn it! Oh, now I'm really pissed! You're gonna pay for that, old man! He's gone too, huh? Guess he must have used Vuya's power to make an escape. I doubt it'll last long with those wounds if he keeps pushing himself too hard, but still. Damn it! Well, I can only go after one of them. Might as well stick with the ones I can. May as well stick to the ones I can see. Ash is coming after us. I was afraid this might happen. Keep running. I'll hold him off at the rear. I know about his amazing regenerative abilities. They practically make him immortal. I may not be able to defeat him now, but I would at least like to stop him from coming after us. Of course, since he's recovered from most damage as soon as we inflicted on him, I'll probably have to cut off both his legs to even do that. Damn it. That's just as much work as defeating him. Especially while trying to make an escape at the same time! Huh? All the stupid times! Damn it! That damn conceptual arrow must have triggered it! Now he's writhing around on the ground and sweating like a pig. What's going on? It looks like he's in pain. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not about to look this particular gift horse in the mouth. Let's get out of here while we can! Damn it! No, I'm really pissed! Now that they know about me, I'm sure they won't hesitate. I'm sure the false god won't hesitate to erase me with everyone else he doesn't want in this world. You certain that I can avoid the cataclysm as long as I'm aboard your ship, yes? Absolutely! Speaking of which, it looks like Arjuna's starting to charge up his noble phantasm, right on schedule! And here comes God! Charging up his fucking death beams! Anya! Confirming our distance from Arjuna now. Good. We should be safe here. Should and are two completely different things, my boy. Two completely different things, me bucko. You don't know, man. It's just be like that. But either way, I'll fucking take it if we can get out of this soup. The one thing we must avoid at all costs is a direct hit to the border. Yeah, I mean, this is our fucking ticket out of here. It'd just be dumb to have this fucking die. Also, you might hear some background noise, but don't worry about that. That's just stuff I'm doing in the background. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's just noise. It's okay. Okay. We can't escape into void space without a vehicle capable of zero sail, after all. Well, yeah, no shit. We're only a few hundred meters away from the rendezvous. It looks like we won't have any trouble reaching it in time. Are you sure about that? I don't know. It may or may not be a good idea. I can hear the boulder's engine now. Home sweet home. Now don't start with that! This is not your home, damn it! All that aside, I'm still kind of wondering why Ash stopped chasing us. I don't think he stopped as much as he... Good, I got a visual on your position. We're getting ready for the zero sail as soon as we rendezvous. Wait. Huh? Hold up! Hold everything! What is it, Montour? Wait, what is it, Montour? I can't say his name with that accent. If this is about taking a bathroom break, you should have thought of that before we left. What? No! There's a servant right next to the rendezvous point! What? Did one of them come after us? This is terrible! What if they attack the border? No. No, we need not worry about that. Based on the readings, these readings I'm seeing, the answer is plain to see. They're wounded. This servant has clearly been so gravely injured that he's no longer able to move. Furthermore... Furthermore? This is a servant we're all familiar with, Director Gordoff. Though we are not we are decidedly not on friendly terms, unfortunately. Doc and his team should be coming up on her shortly. Her. For the moment, I suggest we wait to see what happens. Perhaps then we'll be able to determine what brought her here. Her? This is fucking coy ass. What? Fucking coy ass. Beat up. Holding side. Take me to avoid C, please. What? 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 Don't fucking mate. Why my ex there? Ah, that was funny. I did not, yeah. Fucking coy hands. It was like her. Ah, it's a flashback to the fight now. I see. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, my avatar is tricking the fuck out when it be like that. Anyway. That Emperor who embodied, yes. The Emperor who embodied all of humanity was one thing, but I could destroy a mere warrior like you with just a few bites! And then you get fucked. Alas, my short-sighted, lovely bark turned out to be worse than my bite. Now I see what they mean when they say the brightest stars burn out the quickest. That locally sourced Lokapala is on a whole different level. He must be the most powerful servant in this Lostbelt, except Arjuna. And if that wasn't enough, he had some powerful holy citrus equipped. No thanks to that damn monk. I can't break out my other tails here in India. That would put me too close to my original for comfort. My goal is to become an entirely new nine-tailed beast, after all. I refuse to be part of an obsolete folklore. Oh well, at least I was able to punch that angry meathead's stupid front teeth down his stupid throat before I made my escape. Oh, that felt so good. Ah, Shiny, yes. What's up? Oh, hey, yeah, well, yes, Koyans. I laughed when I saw her holding the sign. Take me to the voice, see? I'm just like, ah. Anyway, what's up? How you two doing? All I have to worry about now... Like, there's a servant over there. It's someone we're familiar with, but not on friendly terms. Let's see what happens. You shouldn't deny my best friend. Gordoff, I'm just like, how must you feel, Gordoff? We keep running into your ex all the time. Is that God's monstrous power? Now that I've been marked as an undesirable, I can't afford to get caught in it. I try as I might to leave. It isn't just those damn sutras holding me back. If only I hadn't taken that side trip to South America. Oh, Oh, right, yeah. You returned David and all that. At any rate, it looks like I won't be able to manifest in any other region until I get rid of this virtue. In which case... Well, any port and storm, like I always say. This world is all about give and take. If I have to hitch a ride to avoid getting wiped out of existence, then so be it. It fucking has the marker sing this. He actually put in the little Sharpie marker noise. She's doing the thing. I believe she's attempting to hitchhike. What? What? What in the world is that mixed thinking? Oh, I get it, Gordoff. You don't like to see your ex. I get it. It's not my fault you got played like a fucking fiddle, though. Unfortunately, she's too close to the rendezvous point for us to go around her without losing a lot of time. But of course, there's no telling what she might do if we stay on track and end up running into her. Then what should we do? Gordoff be like, run the bitch over! Da Vinci, no, don't do it. She does look like she's been through a lot. She looks in pretty bad shape. Huh? Whoa, 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 whoa! You better not be thinking what I think you're thinking, Dark! What, I want another fucking bitch for the harem? Yes, that is exactly what I'm thinking. You're right. Technically, I haven't been writing it right now. I'm getting shit organized for it, and I'm gradually making new servants to fit into the, I'm gradually getting new servants drawn out to fit into it, actually, but I'm not really writing anything yet. I'm still kind of half prepping for it, because I want to get another one of my stories done first. You know, I might as well show this out on. Where the fuck is it? Case number 1 of the new servant slash fucking things that I need for the face things for the video bullshit with the multiple changings and all that crap. We present to you Mama Jean. I'm getting her in. We're giving her her own unique shit because there's no reason she should not have had this. There's no fucking reason she shouldn't have had her own unique fucking CE shit in the game. There's no fucking reason. So I'm doing it myself. But like I said, there's a few of these I gotta get sorted out. Oh yeah, no, she's fucking beautiful. I really lucked out finding this one. And thus the meme on my shirt becomes reality. Yeah. I'm bringing fakers in. Extra thick. Oh, yes. I mean, if you read the one Dojin, she do got the thickness. the one Dojin with fucking Shakespeare. Oh, no, you kidding me? I wish I had these drawing skills. This is something I'm commissioning. I wish I had these drawing skills. You fucking kidding me? I'd be my own god in the VTube world. If I could draw like this, I would be fucking making comics and shit. Or something. I read many Jean Dojins. Oh, yeah. The one where William Shakespeare summons John's mom. And the protagonist thinks that Jean's mom is just another Jean and fucks her. And then John comes through the door and everyone's just like, wait, what the fuck? And so the main protagonist gets PTSD. It was a very fucking hot one, though. I enjoyed it. That was a very good Jean. It was a very good Dojin. There's a different amount of Fate Dojins out there that are really fucking good. Like, everyone should read it type shit. But yeah, anyway, my plan is I'm gonna incorporate a faker class. I wish I could draw like that. Oh yeah, you kidding me? This is beautiful too in its own right too. I was just waiting for the linear art and drawing and all that shit. I don't know how long that's gonna take, but you kidding me? If I could draw like this, goddamn, I'd be doing a lot of shit. I'd be drawing a lot of these OCs and crap I have in the other stories. But it be what it be. But yeah, anyway, like I said, when I eventually get to that shit, we're incorporating Faker class. Because Faker and Pretender are actually two different things, we've confirmed. We have the confirmed. Anyway, like I said, there's a number. There's a number of servants I'm gonna incorporate into the story. I got plans that aren't in the game already. In fact, if you go onto the Discord, hold on. If you go onto the Discord, I have a channel specifically for that shit. If you have certain fucking servants you want to see in the Fateverse, we throw that shit in there, and some of them I'm throwing into my thing. It's gonna cost me money, obviously, but it be what it be. That is the plan anyway. There's certain ones I'm just like, why aren't these in the game already? They should be in the game. And others that are just cool. That should be in the game anyway. I think the prime one that I'm surprised isn't in the game already is fucking Hannibal. Okay, given the boner of Rome that we've had, I'm surprised Hannibal is not in this game. Oh man. Fucking Hannibal at the gate shit? You kidding me, man? That would be great. That was a nightmare of Rome. That man brought Rome to his fucking knees. If only the Carthage democracy wasn't run by fucking idiots, he might have actually won. My favorite Jean d'Arc. Oh. Let me take a look-see quickly. Oh, fully colored one too. Nice. If that's the correct one that I'm looking at. Not bad, not bad. Is that the house one? The horse one. Oh god, there's a horse. Why am I not surprised there's a horse one? I know she helped us out a little in China, but that hardly makes us allies! Not by a long shot! We're allies of circumstance, dum-dum. Besides, let's not forget that it was completely, entirely, 100% her fault that we were poisoned in the first place! Fuck. Oh, what do you expect? Yeah, oh, it's fucking Squishy. Squishy's into some interesting shit, and I'm saying that politely. Well, that reminds me, I should probably check to see if the one thing's done on my other game that I have in the background. We let degeneracy run here. We don't kink shame. We just shame the kink itself. I don't blame you. I don't question you for your kinks. I just question why the kink exists. I am doing 3D chess moves. Anyway. Dead. Okay. Alright, well, let me just finish what the fuck I'm doing here. In the background, so I can get rid of this bitch. Okay, that's done. Alright. I can't live with myself if I don't try to help her. I know, but I still want to help her. Gordoff, you don't understand. I am written to be a dumbass, naive anime protagonist that somehow gets all the bitches but still doesn't get laid. You do not understand, Gordoff. The power of the script forces me to be a dumbass. Cute. If it was me, I'd be like, listen, Gordoff, okay, I don't know how long it has been since you have got laid, assuming you have lost your virginity, but I need some booba in my life, alright? We lost the booty earlier. I don't care if she's an evil bitch. I'm gonna fuck this girl. I'll convert her to our side. Facts, yep. Phone noise is up with the surprise. There, you see? Even the little furball knows we can't trust her. Who says we're going to trust her? I'm just going to fuck her. I don't have to trust someone to fuck someone. Where's that written in the rule book? Come on, we need to make a choice here! That's fine if you want to ignore her, but you should know she's charging up some weird kind of magic energy. She's holding both hands up and forming some kind of glowing ball of energy above her head. Phone noises! And just look at that smile. I can almost hear her saying, if you don't come and get me, I'm going to use all my remaining power to blow myself up and take you all out with me. Yeah, that sounds like a Koyan's move because, hey, we got nothing to fucking lose. That's her thing. Montreur, I recommend making a detour. We should pick up Dark's group at least 10 kilometers away from her. I told you, we don't have time for that! Besides, we're already going as fast as they can! I mean, they're already going as fast as we can! Like they say, in for a penny, in for a pound, huh? Look, don't think we have any other choice but to pick her up too. We'll go with trying to sound like I'm smart. Oh, alright! I'll consider this under stress single and allow it just this once! Gordoff, shut the fuck up. You lost your command privileges 2 Lostbelts ago. She may be one of our most God damn it. I can't say it with the goddamn voice. Takes so much concentration to sound like this. I swear to God, the voice just doesn't let me say it. Contemplatable. I don't know, it's been a while since I said that. I don't know. Anyway. Whatever, one of our most despicable enemies! We're going with that. But abandoning someone for help would just lead to more headaches down the road. Yeah, pretty much. Besides, you let me on board when I was in trouble. You might as well do the same for Koyans. Yeah, well, that's different. You didn't do anything. You didn't do anything against us. She fucking did. Also, those injuries of hers? It looks to me like she had a falling out with one of our other enemies. I had a feeling this was going to happen sooner or later. If that is true, then that would mean she became a target for Arjuna's noble phantasm. It would certainly explain why she's looking to the border, of all places, for refuge. Bringing her on board does pose a risk, but we also know she's been weakened. If she attempts anything untoward, we will not be defenseless. Furthermore, we may be able to gain new and valuable information from her, or even have her fight with us again for a time. True. But I advise you to exercise the utmost caution. that minx Devilus's charms were powerful enough to deceive even a cursed first-class dandy like myself. Gordoff, 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 I swear to God, you are not a first-class dandy. Shut up. Fucking Gordoff. Oh, look at me! I'm the hottest thing you'll see in all of millennia. Step up, ladies. I'm only one of the maybe 12 human beings left in proper human history. We gotta repopulate the earth. I swear to fucking God, Gordoff. This man is basically Fate Hercules from Dragon Ball Z. This is the Fate equivalent of Hercules right now. Only I hate him. I'm curious, what's my Fate story about? Well, it's going to be an alteration of how the Fate Go story goes. Because of instead of one master, it's 3. It's gonna be, you know, male and female protagoni and myself. And I got some shit involved that's gonna change a bunch of things. Same singularities, all that shit, but like a lot of shit's gonna be different. We're actually gonna have fucking servants! Except for MASH. That's one main difference. It's not just gonna be storyline MASH unless you do the side effects. The side events. We're actually gonna have servants involved in the main stories that aren't just there for that particular part. No, they roll over, you fucking cheapskates. Dark gonna get bitch slapped by gods. Oh no, I'm gonna be bitch slapping some shit too, dude. You gotta, I'm Shiny. I'm factoring in multiverse and also past lives. If you've known the shit I've been through throughout history, I'm gonna be clapping God's cheeks. But that's only gonna be Origin, though. Origin's gonna be the one. Nah, it's a dark tradition. No, it is not a dark tradition. It's a dark tradition for me to basically try to half flirt with everyone that I find attractive and seeing how it goes. And then I possibly get slapped from that. That is their tradition. Dark tradition is flirt to get in girls' pants, and either it succeeds or I get slapped. Once Origin rolls out, though, oh boy, you're gonna find out. It says pay surfing child support. How I Met Your Mother. It's gonna be interesting. Some of the you're gonna see some of the relationships I'm gonna have with some of these servants, and I don't know. We're gonna see how it rolls. And no, it's not just gonna be all sex. I'm gonna have some that are fun. Your mom is Tamamo. Which one, you may ask? There's possibly 9 minimal. Now there's probably 9 maximum. 1 for each tail. That makes me question if they're gonna actually throw in other Tamamos. Because we got 3 so far. I'm kind of curious if they're gonna throw in more to represent the other tails. If we're going to let her on board, we should put a bag over her head or something just to be safe. Oh, and Shiny, I'm gonna tell you something too. If you've been paying attention to female me and her lore, I intend to add her. And we can count that bitch as 9 tails, so that's like 18. Oh, shit. And Shiny, if you've been paying attention whenever the hell female me pops up and you know anything about her lore, oh boy, I'm gonna include her too. She's gonna be in Salem, and there's gonna be a lot of death because Christians. I have dark, very dark plans for Salem. It's gonna be more fucked up. I got plans for a lot of different things, but I'm getting ahead of myself with that shit. But I'm looking forward to when I get to Salem, because I'm pretty sure we won't have to worry about that. We all know really well what sort of person she is by now. Don't be ridiculous! You're the one I'm worried about the most, Cappuccino! Cappuccino. I can tell from the beta male look on your face that practically screams 2D girls are all I need, that you'll be powerless against her charms! I'm sorry, Gordoff. We have confirmed that Montraire is into femboys. We have confirmed that. Thanks to Presto Singularito 2, cause he's the fucker who snuck in Astafo and Deon to help us out. So you are wrong. He's into femboys. Though, to be honest, we don't really know what Daeon is technically, but benefit of the doubt. You're worried about me? What are you, my mom? Are you quite sure you'll be alright? Gordoff, you're not helping with that last statement. Positive. Well, alright, then Gordoff wants to be mom. Gordoff wants to be mom. God fucking damn it. Still, I'm going to give myself a few dabs of this cologne, just in case. In case of what exactly? Alright, go ahead and do a full throttle drift to the spot right between Dark and Koyans. We'll depart once again as soon as we take in all the necessary precautions. Put fucking cologne on. What are you, going on a date? Oh, good. You stopped. I guess this means you're letting me on. You're going to tell us all about what's going on, alright? But of course, I would never expect a free ride. Food noises of let me at this bitch. Oh my, little Foo. You really do have it out for me, don't you? Oh, I'm so scared. Anyway, let's get going, shall we? Who's the plan to put me in some BTSM gear before we get moving? Well, if that's an invitation. Perhaps one of you is giddy at the thought of an opportunity to do all sorts of naughty things. To do all sorts of naughty things he missed his chance for in China. I'll have you know I was thinking nothing of the sort! Gordoff, you're not fooling anyone. The only thing I'm hopeful for at the moment is the suspension bridge effect! Suspension bridge effect! At the moment, I'd prefer you get on the border post-haste, so we can begin our zero-sale preparations. I tried to ensure that we have time to spare, but I have a bad feeling about what's coming. Do try to hurry. Before creation comes destruction. Oh, it's the Lubos again. Give me 1 second. Doing some stuff in the backgrounds again. Okay. Oh, how unexpectedly thrilling. Perhaps you are simply unaware, my dear Chaldeans. Oh my, this will never do. Surely you know better than that by now, no? This world gets leaner and leaner as more excess is shaved off with each Yu-Gi-Oh cycle. That, of course, means that it requires a bit less energy to destroy as the cycles go on. So if you were expecting it to take as long as it did before, why, you might just find yourself running a little short on time. Go on, God! Let us proceed with the next calling! Ah, shit, William. Huh? Ah, shit, William got into ways. Little... I see. So you want me to help run this world so you don't have to bother yourself with trivial manners, huh? And by running this world, you also mean taking care of people less than inclined to cooperate. Well, I hate to tell you this after you went and summoned me, but I'm not the man for the job. My arrows are meant for shooting apples off my son's head, and for shooting that scumbag bot through the heart. I'll never use them to shoot children. So I guess that's that. Sorry. What will you do now? If that is his reason for refusing to obey me, then those thoughts are unnecessary. There is something inside him that should not be there. Indeed, indeed! I couldn't agree more. But as luck would have it, the next Yuga cycle is almost upon us. And all you need do is remove that defect from him, and he will have no choice but to faithfully serve you. I thought I was only going along with you guys as a hunter for hire. William be like, you don't fuck with my memories. And as the guy being hired, I expected you to pay me for my help. Nobody ever told me I'd be the one paying you such a heavy price. Consider our contract null and void. And then words I cannot pronunciate, noble phantasm of the William Tells, shoot the fucking apple off my son's head, go! You fool! Your idiocy knows no bounds! What can a half-dead archer's arrow hope to do against a god? I hear a shadow from a long time ago. One of the records that remains in the shadow's head. A voice dipping with oppressive authority. Dripping with oppressive authority. Intolerance of the slightest defiance. I'm told you have some skill with a cross. Oh, wait, hold on. This is supposed to be William. Okay. I heard a voice from a long time ago. One of the records that remains in the shadow's head. A voice dripping with oppressive authority. Intolerance of the slightest defiance. Oh, goddamn, I'm fucking yawning. Okay. I'm told you have some skill with a crossbow. Then go ahead and make the shot. If you succeed, I'll overlook your transgressions. A mess of emotions. Reluctance, doubt, fear. Each raged within me at those words. But still, I took the shot. I shot an apple off of my son's head, because I had no other choice. That was my profession, after all. I made a life out of only ever hitting where I aimed. Until Bai came along with her fucking, bad luck magnet bullshit. But I never thought myself as a god of marksmanship. Besides, even the gods are known to miss sometimes. And a hunter always has to consider what will happen if they miss their shot. Because the fact is, the moment their arrow misses, there'll be another target that absolutely needs to be hit. So I had another arrow ready to go inside of my jacket. If my first arrow failed to pierce this apple, if both my son's world and mine had ended with that shot, I would at least make sure the beast so needed killing would die with us. Thankfully, I didn't need to use my second arrow on that day. But even so... okay. But even so, I had every confidence in the world. If my first arrow had missed, or rather, if the arrow that absolutely needed to hit its target didn't, the fact is that there would be another target that needed to be hit. Meant that my second arrow would be sure to find its mark. So you're telling me that you're shooting two? What? It's hit! I always make sure to hit the targets I can't afford to miss. Like the apple on my son's head. But of course, I also have another arrow ready to go, just in case I miss. That second arrow is my true noble phantasm. It doesn't matter if my Swen's target is the evil Vogue or a god. It still finds its mark. There are some shots you can only make after you've already missed. Now I see. Your noble phantasm interferes with casualties! It's a shadow arrow that guarantees a hit if the shot before it misses. And on top of that, you infuse it with all of Voyan's divine power to make doubly sure it hits its target. Though, of course, that's still nearly enough to stop. Not nearly enough to so much as scratch him. If this good-for-nothing hunters manage to get God's attention, even for just a few minutes, seconds, whatever, I'll consider that plenty meaningful in itself, knowing that a human's will reached him. After all, a few seconds has gotta count for a lot when you're a god remaking the entire world. Surprised? If the look on your face is any indication, this wasn't for nothing after all. Well, I'm just that much happier I took the extra effort to rose these old bones for one final shot. Your entire being has become unnecessary. Ha! You think I didn't see this coming? I know how close I am to dying better than anyone else. But you know, the wounded quarry is the most dangerous as the end closes in. There's nothing stronger or more dangerous than a cornered animal. I know that better than most. Oh, and one last warning before I go. I told Orsipelus this too, but the reason you summoned me last is because you felt a regular human would be a good match for a god, right? Even if you only realized it subconsciously, that doesn't make it any less true. Hell, maybe that's why that last arrow got through to you. If you don't realize what that means, someone even more desperately concerned than me is gonna desperately cornered than me is gonna end up firing a third arrow. I wonder who that'll end up being. God has cast his gaze downward. You have become unnecessary. Furthermore, God has also seen. These defects are unnecessary, and therefore evil. Begone, evil. You are not needed in the new Yugya, the new world. I will now wield the sword of the God who ends all things. I will cut off the world from the rift in the world made by the blade. Clear purification will burst forward. Terminus and Genesis will cycle anew. Sword of Dissolution, let your blade fall. Mep Haparalia. I don't know how to fucking say it, but alright. Basically, end of the world / I know, we got the blink. I'm kidding. I don't know about defective, but I can tell that I'm not really me if I can't remember my son. And those were his last words. Oh, there you are. It's alright. Oh, there you are. It's alright. It's okay now. It took me a while, but I finally remembered. I'm sorry I couldn't be the father you deserved. Weakened by the erasure of William Tells. And Section 15. The Queen's identity returned to paradise. Nani the fuck? Okay. Let's see how this seems to be interesting. Paradise Lost. What? Back into the fucking space of the void seas. The Zero Sail has entered a stable zone. We should finally be safe here, at least for a while. Once again, we escaped by the skin of our teeth. I was hoping to never have to cut it that close again. At least we made it, right? You are as tasteless as a tiger shark. Do you always bring your enemies with you like this? Ah, she got the thing healed. Oh, if it isn't the strange servant I saw in the wandering sea, I didn't know you were here too. As you can see, I'm currently nothing more than a fellow fugitive. As they say, no road is long without good company, and love makes the world go round. What a perfect example of strange bedfellows, or shipmates, if you will. Of course, this is strictly a temporary business arrangement, but I hope we can get along for its duration. Likewise. Oh, and not so much as a finger on our instruments, please. If you so much as breathe on them, Mr. Detective there is going to open up a can of biritsu on your ass. Now, thank you not to refer to we detectives as you would a knife. Never mind that my deductions are as sharp as one, are so sharp one could cut oneself on it. Even I would need a hot shower if I were to get the blood. Even I would need a hot shower if I were to get the blood so toxic of Vexen on me. The blood of so toxic of Vexen on me. That's a burn. Oh my, the official banter is pointless here. You're not picking a fight with me, are you? I love how they're all just smilingly saying how they're basically all just going to murder each other. Is it awkward in here, or is it just me? Oh man, I'm getting some serious chills down my spine. The three of them just casually going like, yeah, we're going to fucking murder you. What I want to know is, why is no one pointing out how Koyan's outfit magically fixed itself? She even looks good in traditional Indian outfit, complete with a sari. Is she an angel or a demon after all? Gorda, stop falling in love with Koyans again, god damn it. Alright, enough small talk. We have a great deal of questions and precious little time. Let's begin with your present circumstances. Why do you seek refuge aboard the border? Aren't you with the Lostbelt, or rather, the foreign god? Well, you know how bands sometimes split up because of creative differences? It's a lot like that. I think Pepe there can attest to it. I never liked this one much to begin with, and was washing my hands of him once he served his purpose. But he ended up beating me to the punch. He filled Arjuna's ears with all sorts of nonsense about me, and now I'm officially persona non grata in this India. That said, I never had much an opportunity about this I never had much of an opinion about this Lostbelt to begin with, so I'm not too broken up that I've been exiled from it now. But for the time being, I'd like to stick around a while longer. Let's just say I have my reasons. Hi. Well, hello, darling. I thought as much. Thought as much about what, Pepe, the traitor? Oh, a swing and a miss. I haven't betrayed anyone, but thanks for playing. My goal as a crypter is to grow my tree of emptiness, and I certainly haven't abandoned it. I'm not on bad terms with anyone from Team A, and I have no intention of defying the foreign god either. The only ones I don't trust are you alter egos. I mean, how could I? You are all the definition of shady. It's because I have my doubts about you three that I shared the information I have with Doc. Hold on, let me... I thought I could gain some insight from a different perspective on the situation, though I'm sure Holmesy has already deduced as much. Indeed. I was fully aware that you were probing our goals and prospects, but of course, I allowed it, as I could tell you were doing so more from a place of fairness rather than malice. Given the current status of the world, it doesn't take much thought to realize this fatal contradiction. The fact that Miss Koyans is here right now only serves to reinforce it. While I do feel as though I already have firm grips on the answer, I also feel as though it would be improper for me to be the one to explain it. So, as one of those directly involved, I would like to ask you about this great mystery we can no longer ignore. Scandinavia, Pepe. Aw, that's sweet of you. How can you be so popular? How can you be so kind and handsome and yet so unpopular? Is it because you're inhuman at heart? Alright then, don't mind if I do. Koyans, can you confirm this for me, right? You can confirm this for me, right? The goals of the cryptors and the foreign god's disciples don't completely line up, do they? No, whoa, smile. What do you mean? Let me be clear. This world is heading towards oblivion. The way it is right now, it can't possibly end up at anything halfway decent. And once it's completely purged of evil, we're not going to have the perfect world he's aiming for. All we'll be left with is a world of nothingness. It is fair to say that Arjuna has completely gone off the rails. But the bigger problem is that you disciples aren't doing anything to stop him. If anything, the treacherous snake of a man is pushing him to hurry things along, right? Why? The way things are going now, both this Lostbelt and the Tree of Emptiness will be lost forever. So why aren't you two trying to stop that? Furthermore, given the state we found you in, it seems there's also every possibility that even you disciples don't share a common goal. Tell us, what exactly are you? Good question. I suppose it will pay my fare. I'll answer you as far as I'm able to. I do indeed have my own adorable goals I've been working towards. Adorable goals that neither the cryptos nor that shitty monk share. I seriously doubt there's anything adorable about them. What are they? Well, there's tormenting humans. Oh, and collecting regional monsters, I suppose. It's a hobby of mine, investigating new and unusual creatures. This Lostbelt has both Kali and sacred beasts, so I'm already pretty happy about that. What can you tell us about the other alter ego? I'm afraid that one I cannot answer. It would violate the non-disclosure agreement in the contract I signed with the foreign god. The most I can say is that he and I most certainly do not get along, as you can tell from my presence here. The three alter egos might have different approaches due to different personalities, but we share one common goal. All three alter egos want to grow the Tree of Emptiness to completion. The Trees of Emptiness. I see. Is that true for Father Kotamine? I mean, Rasputin too? Of course, but you know what happened in the Russian Lostbelt. What with its king and Kodak being who they are. Well, despite what you might think, that priest is a genuine sage, complete with the ability to know the future. I guess you can say he can make prophecies. And apparently he prophesied that the Russian Lostbelt was only ever going to end up poorly, and acted accordingly. Alright, that's enough for me. I believe I paid more than my fare by now. Oh no, you haven't. Not by a long shot. It costs a lot more than that to ride my ship. Leaving the question of whether it's your ship or not aside, I do agree she's only begun to pay her fare. Oh, come on now. Do you have any idea how much Rasputin's secrets would normally cost? That priest never says a word about himself, you know. It wasn't easy to part with them, but since doing so would be his problem more than mine, I figured I could share them with you as a little bonus of sorts. So she's willing to sell out her own teammate skills, but not her own, huh? Talk about a dried in the wood misanthrope. I don't know. It's like everything she does is designed to piss others off. I have a feeling we're not going to get anything from her that she isn't willing to give us. For now, I guess I should be glad that I was able to confirm my hypothesis. I wonder just how much Krichtari knows about the foreign god's identity and objectives. Wait, why am I talking like Holmes there? God damn it. At any rate, I no longer have any interest in what happens to this world. I am, as they say, over it. So by all means, go ahead and mess with it as much as you like. I'd be especially happy if you could give that shitty monk some much-needed comeuppance. Do you really think we're done here? We saved you when you were at death's door, and I doubt you're anywhere close to your old strength yet. To put it another way, you have nowhere to run. Your life is in our hands now. Oh my, does that mean your gentlemanly facade is crumbling? Now that I'm your prisoner, I wonder what you're going to do to me. Are you going to bond my limbs and throw me in solitary? Chop me into little pieces like what happened in China? What? No! No, I'm just referring to your promise to temporarily cooperate with us. Though that's not to say we won't take precautions. I trust there won't be an issue letting her out here. I trust there won't be an issue letting her out of here along with Doc. I highly doubt it. Not with Rama, Ganesha, and Lakshmi all keeping an eye on her. Once we have our safety measures in place, I believe our most prudent course of action would be to act on this new information. And, of course, when the situation calls for it, we would like you to assist us in battle. At the moment, I believe that covers the manner of assistance we expect from you. Well, I can't promise I'll be too much help in combat, but I can certainly fight well enough to protect my own life. And if you're treating me as a guest rather than a prisoner, I'll agree the information I shared doesn't cover my fare. So rest assured, I'll be glad to work off the rest. I certainly don't want to be in debt to humans, after all. Well, if nothing else, at least we made it through another cataclysm unscathed. I think we all earned a little break today. So why don't we just kick back and relax while we wait for the outside world to stabilize? If all goes well, maybe we'll be able to settle everything during the next Yuga cycle. And then it's like 5 days or something next. Oh. So you're the one I heard on the transmission. I go by Captain right now. Though that name has no particular meaning. Not that I have any other more meaningful name to go by right now. Good to meet you, Captain. You don't have to tell me. I know who you are. You meant we met somewhere before? Of course not. What makes you think that? I guess it would be your scent. My scent, huh? Well, I guess I can understand more. I guess I can understand that more than if you asked... If I could ask if you said my appearance. Anyway, I'm afraid I have a lot of work I need to get back to. You should rest now, while you can. I wonder why he's avoiding me. I don't remember wronging him. Although, that look in his eyes... Was it nervousness? Fear? No. Wait. I think it was... guilt? I don't remember exactly what he was, but if he's from the time period I think, it makes sense. And number 2. Okay, let's go, bitch. Let's just close that up for a moment. And we're back to the day of peace and happiness. Away. Now let's see what this fucko has removed this time. Probably everyone from that village. You! I never think I'd ever been so happy to see the sky. Yes, 'cause neat life. There really is something about seeing it for the first time in a while that appeals to the even to the dead hard shut-in like me. I thought you were the type who never left their room no matter what. Like fucking daddy. How would I go get food or go to the bathroom? Of course I gotta go out when I gotta go. Anyways, I enjoyed the early mornings when I had to run down to the convenience store to replenish my snack supplies after a massive raid boss for 3 days straight. After fighting a massive raid boss, you know? The way you can still see the stars as the first rays of light, sunshine just started creeping over the horizon was just divine. Talk about the fucking sunrises and shit, and oh yeah. The hell is this now? Oh, okay, gotcha. People be messaging me, and then it's just like, oh, it's just a group thing. I'm just like, oh, well, go fuck yourself, too. Well, maybe it was more those spiritual walks that made Ganesha choose me for his vessel. Yeah, probably not. 3-day raid boss. 3-day raid boss fight. What were the damn steak cake? The noises of what the fuck, man. My apologies for the seemingly endless stream of similar introductions, but I would like you all to start by returning the bitch chew, as usual. Got it, let's go. Let's see what's got fucked up, because God Juna be like, we're gonna erase all the people. Ah, what a perfectly peaceful little human town. It makes me positively nauseous. So, what's the plan here? Do you have a plan to take down that spoiled brat turned god? You do have a plan to take down that spoiled brat turned god, don't you? Yeah, we're going to tear him off his divine throne and bring him down to our level, starting with this town. Now that these people have fought their way through a Kali Yuga, there should be even more of them on our side. Once we convince this town he isn't a god worth worshipping, we'll move on to other towns until he's weakened enough that we can defeat him. A god boycott campaign, hmm? Okay, I see the sense in that. At least theoretically. Even though we're in the peaceful Katra Yuga now, something feels off. I feel it too. Does this town seem weirdly quiet to you? Definitely. Few noises of agreement. Hey guys, I'm kinda worried about Asha. Remember she said her dad was injured? Maybe we should go check on her first? Of course, I was just thinking the same thing. I think her house was over in that direction. Let's go see her. And we're gonna find out everyone got erased, huh? There's her house. Thank goodness it's intact. Why don't we take a peek inside the window first to see how they're doing? Oh, different people in here. Wait, what the fuck? Hello. Looks like they're celebrating something. I'm glad we all made it to the Kali Yuga to celebrate your 4,000th day of life, Asha. Me too. A lot's happened over the different yogas, more than I can even remember. I was worried how things were gonna go when we first took you in. But you've grown up to be a wonderful little girl. Uh-oh, the uncle and... okay. Though, you know, it's strange. I know we've been here since way back, but this house still doesn't feel like our home. Maybe it's just too big for us? So Aja, yeah, Aja's God. I was just thinking the same thing. Maybe it's time we thought about moving. I think there's another house we can live in that's not too far from here. But we don't need to think about that right now. Today's your special day, so we're going to celebrate. Go ahead and eat everything you want, okay? Okay. What's wrong, Asha? You don't look very excited. Auntie? Doesn't it feel like we're missing someone important? Huh? What do you mean? Now look what you made me do. I'm sorry. Are you okay? You dropped the dish over a little question? You're such an Ulu. There it is again. Feels like someone else should have said that. Aja. It feels strange that nobody's saying it. Yeah, it really feels like there ought to be someone else here with us. What an odd little girl you are. Who would that possibly be? You know, it's always been just the three of us. Yeah, I know, but I can't help but feel like I made a promise with someone. Someone who'd said they celebrate with me, and patted my head and told me how much I'd grown. Oh, she's crying. Oh, no. Huh? Am I crying? Oh, that's a funny surprise. This is supposed to be a happy day. Aja, you might have been a dick, but you were a good father, from what little I gathered. God. Ah, Mash is defainting. Pull yourself together, goddammit! I'm okay. I'm okay. But, Senpai, this is just... Yes, I know, Whiskers. I know it was coming soon. That's why Chad Orion is here. Let's get out of here. Right now, I don't even think I can look Asha in the eye and smile. Your mom, Masashi. She said his leg was injured. Is that why? A little thing like that? That's just like what happened to Vinhan. This is horrible. I don't even have words for how horrendously wrong this all is! Oh no! Does this mean... all your people are gonna be gone too, isn't that right, Bai? Lakshmi, where are you going? They're not here! Hey! Ah, the fucking bitch mayor. Oh, hello! Is everything alright? Would you like to come to my house and have a glass of grape juice? Forget about the juice. What happened to all the people in the town hall? What do you mean? You know damn well what I mean. I'm talking about the people who came here from Daval. There were dozens of people living here when they tried to find new homes. I'm very sorry, but I truly have no idea what you're talking about. Nobody has ever lived in the town hall. Damn it. You poor thing. I don't know what you're talking about, but I can tell you've been through a lot. Well, if there's anything I can do to help, please don't hesitate to call on me. Good luck. Damn it. Damn it! Just refusing to obey is a sin now, you false god! A crime so great you throw them away like they're worthless! It seems we're too lax in our assumptions. Given how removed Arjuna is from this world, I assume he would never bother to personally demand the so-called defunctiveness of individual persons' actions. Especially since we knew Davals continued to exist across Yugyas, even after they begun fighting back. That sounds right to me, if we're just talking about Arjuna himself. I'm sure he would consider changes in the little people's faith as trivial matters beyond his notice. But he has a certain advisor at his ear, one who loves nothing more than snitching. You're gonna cry, Masashi's back. And I can't see that slimy, devious monk not taking the chance to rat these people out. Yes, I recall you mentioned him on the border as well. It sounds as though you and he are on extremely poor terms. The best fucking saber fight me. She's a pretty good one, she definitely is. Oh yes, he's a wonderfully shitty monk. As for who he is, well, you'll find that out when you meet him yourselves. So it's his fault these people disappeared. No, it might be mine. Lakshmi, oh, don't go blaming this on your bullshit. If you're talking about Grandma Helena, yeah, no, Helena's not bad. Helena's not bad at all. Good AoE stuff, also UFO jokes. It might be because I helped them. Because I lit a fire under them. Because I drew the false god's attention to them. Yeah, you can pair her up with some good people, but like I said, Grandma Helena's pretty good. Maybe I'm the reason they were eliminated. They might have been erased. They might have been erased as long as they never existed. Blah, blah, blah. They might have been erased as though they never existed because they got caught in my cloud of bad luck. Oh, god damn it, bye. Stop doing that. Kid Gil's okay, pretty stucky. Yeah, he's not bad for starter. Lakshmi. No, that is not my name. I've been lying to you this whole time. Especially, everything that's gone wrong is my fault. Robin Hood is definitely very good. You put effort into him, not only can he poison shit, his noble phantasm does more damage if people are poisoned. He's a very good unit for free to play per player. I knew I should have stuck to fighting on my own. What are you even talking about? You're not making any sense. The god that resides within me is not Lakshmi. What was that? Me, the goddess of happiness and prosperity. What a joke. I'm the exact opposite. I bring adversity and tragedy wherever I go. I'm the embodiment of things everyone should avoid and despise. The real name of the goddess within me is Alakshmi, Lakshmi's older sister. The goddess of bad luck and misfortune. I'm building Spartacus. Spartacus do be good. Spartacus do be the good healer, the good cleaner. It's definitely worth the investment with Spartacus. I mean, we kind of figured that you're gonna have the goddess of fucking misfortune and bad luck in your ass. Oh no, it got strengthened by the erasure of those who fight against. That's bullshit. We had it reduced. Is there any good rolls? Yes, fucking Chad Orion. Chad Orion. Buster memes for days. One of the very few servants we get that goes, oh, type advantage, huh? Let me just punch that to oblivion. He's one of the few guys who says go fuck yourself to type advantage. I just punch everything to death. I don't care what class you are. It's true. The two sister gods are more alike than shrimp and prawns. With my new account, it isn't worth rolling on it. It totally is if you can fucking get him, man. It's Chad Orion. This man is a fucking literal nuke walking. He's a literal living, breathing fucking nuke. You put him, effort into him, and I mean good, real good effort. Throw all the foos at him and all that shit. I need a 5-star to specialist. Lakshmi. The goddess of misfortune. Lakshmi's direct opposite. Are you saying that's who you really are? She is the source of a power lacking in consciousness. She is still a source of power lacking in consciousness, as I told you before, but yes, that is who I really am. So that's why you never quite seem like quite able to sense my beloved Shita Lakshmi's inside of you. Part of it is because she's only a source of power now. Part of it is because they are sisters. No wonder I never got more than a vague impression of the divinity inside of you. Why didn't you just tell us that sooner? Lakshmi's request was simple. She conveyed to me that she wanted to help her sister trapped within the false god. Okay, so what's the problem? That's one of our goals too. But who would ever join forces with the embodiment of bad luck and misfortune? I've been using you for my own ends all this time. I thought you would refuse my help if I was honest about my identity. Lakshmi, you have no fucking idea how retarded this script makes us. And that would make it harder to achieve my goals in defeating the false god and rescuing Lakshmi. Some leader I am. I'm just a foolish woman steeped in lies and deception. Now those people were erased without a trace, and all of your hopes are dashed too. And it's all my fault! No, you're wrong there, buckos. For noises of agreeing. I understand that you're really a Lakshmi, but you're still wrong about all the rest. Senpai and Pepe are right. You didn't erase Ajay, or the people of Diva. Suzuki is hella underrated, though. Yeah, she do be. Ajuna did that. You can't blame yourself for this. Indeed, if you're going to insist that every last bit of bad luck we've had was actually your fault, because even for a goddess of misfortune, that'd be going a bridge too far, Lakshmi! Well, we're fighting for the fate of this entire world. Your luck can't possibly affect that, no matter how bad it might be. It is our skill and responsibility alone that will determine the outcome of our fight, just as it always has before. So the only lament I'll allow from you are your clumsinesses and the way you constantly stub your toe and squirm in agony. If you thought we hadn't noticed, you were gravely mistaken. Faux noises of yeah, man. He's got stood single head for a starter. Yep. So, if you're finally done playing guessing games, where the answers were obvious, it's about time we started planning our next course of action, no? Agreed. And truth be told, I was already formulating a hypothesis as to whom Lakshmi's true divinity might be. Lest we forget, the power she demonstrated during our first battle with William Tell was clearly nothing of a goddess of fortune would possess. Oh yes, that reminds me. I don't sense Vuya anywhere. So it seems Mr. Tell never did make it to this Yuga, did he? Hey, what's up, Yazoo? Though I can't say I'm surprised, given the resistance he put up at the end. I consider that a probable possibility as well. Given how bravely he fought last we saw him, I'm not sure if I would regret that we were unable to have him join us. I'll be glad that at least a bit more of Arjuna's power is now gone. Okay, in light of all that's happened, we need to figure out a new plan, starting with where our old one went wrong. It's obvious now that we are severely underestimating the extent of Arjuna's abilities to erase things he considers defective whenever he remakes the world. Hard as it might be to believe, we all know now that he can get rid of entire communities if he wants to. Maybe he came up with some way to simplify it, like assuming anyone who takes up arms against the Kali is defective. But either way, now that we know he's capable of mass removals like this, we should probably assume that the more people stand out, the more likely they are to be erased. So, what you're saying is, our plan to turn more people against him and dragging him from his godly throne isn't looking too good anymore. Not too bad, despite my boss being somewhat of a hypocrite and having me work every day, 6 days a week. So I'm just getting in streams whenever the hell I can at this point. So we're just going to give up on defeating him, so we're just going to accept this is how things are here? No. Absolutely not, Master. Better believe it, bitch. I don't care if this world's god is the one behind it. Yes, it is. No one should have to live in a world where you could be erased like this. Technically, I probably should have had this yesterday because No Nut November ended, but, you know, it'd be like that. Phone noises! I'm not giving up yet. Let's figure out our next plan. I couldn't agree more, Master. We may be back to square one again, but so what? As for you, Queen who has slightly worse luck than most people, I have no desire for you to wander around in a sackcloth and ashes. And ashes being so terribly morose. Who's going to benefit from you doing such a thing? It is an utterly pointless endeavor. Lakshmi being told. Oh, goddamn fucking nothing. Okay. Now that we know our old plan won't work, we need your help more than ever in coming up with a new one. Will you help us? Will you continue to fight beside us just as you have till now? I second everything Rama just said. Let's just say you're not the first complicated goddess we had on our team. Compared to some of the other companions we had, a god of misfortune is nothing. I'm gonna go with the first one. You truly are an odd one, aren't you? Are you kidding me? You should have seen the bitches we were rolling with before. Alright, now that we've affirmed our intent to continue onward, I would like to discuss the specifics. Does anyone have any information that would give us a good place to start? I'm getting right to the point. I can think of one thing. Oh? What's that? Ash. There's something wrong with him. Yes, I think we all saw that for ourselves. Rami, darling, can you be a little more detailed? It's difficult to explain. All I can say is, when we ran into him during the last Yugya, it felt like there was something fundamentally different about him compared to the other Lakapala. Well, at least one of you has an eye for detail. Disposing of Ash is something I totally endorse, especially as I have my own grievances with him. I would like nothing more than for all of you to beat him within an inch of his life. But we still don't know how to deal with his regenerative powers. Fighting him is like fighting an immortal. Exactly. He's immortal. That's why he has no choice but to do what Arjuna says. What do you mean by that? Oopsie, now I've gone and said too much. Let me just go ahead and zip these lips back up. Anyway, I think it's worth a shot. If you like, I can even tell you where he is right now. Hold it! I appreciate that proposal, but I don't trust it! Koyans can only be trusted to lead us into a trap! What? And here I made that proposal with the very purest of intentions? I guess this means you still haven't forgiven me after all, Your Excellency. Crocodile tears. Why in the world would I forgive you? Why in the world would I forgive you when you haven't even shown the slightest sign of repentance? Did that sorrow do something to your brain? Beautiful? Just kidding. Alright then. I'll go ahead and give you the data you'll need to track Ash down. Just do be sure to get the results. Just to be sure of the results, why not conduct the search yourself? True, that would be safer. Though it would mean we need to walk around ourselves to pick up his signal. That's just a trade-off we'll have to make for security. Even if it takes a little longer, it'll be better than walking into a trap completely defenseless. Alright, then our next goal is decided. Let's go find Ash and take him out quickly. Don't worry. Once we find him, just let me handle everything. I think I know what's going on with him now. So next time we meet, I'll see if I'm right. Do-do-do-do, beep-bop. Okay, that's a section done. Huzzah! What are we doing now? We find the Ash. Good. So we find the Ash now. Let's see. Who the fuck do I want? So that's the final ascension arc for Prototype. In Twistings. Okay, let's see. I'm thinking Scotcha Grilled would be a good choice. Now then, who the fuck do I want? I think I'll keep Quinn. And we'll go and use Crazy Uasiges. Yee, that looks good. Oh, okay, hello.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, it's a Ray. What's up? How you doing? Oh, I'm gonna wait a minute. Hold on, they're doing the fucking things right now. Give it a second. We got the fucking thing. Hey, what's up, Fiery? How you doing? I'm just plugging away a little bit. Lostbelt 2. Given I have sparing time to stream because my boss is a fucking hypocrite. Anyway, how you doing? How was your what were you doing? Resident Evil? How was your Resident Evil? You didn't die? That's good. Not dying in Zombieland is good. Here I am in alternate India, where God is an asshole. You did waste all of your grenades on an unkillable enemy. Wait, what the fuck? Why did 4 days pass by? Oh shit. We skip past all the nice, pretty days and wait straight to the whole, haha, get ready to go fuck yourself days. God damn it, why did it take 4 days to find this ass hat? Anyway, yeah, so we're I'm just playing some Lostbelt Force, like I said. We fighting fucking Ash, aka Hot Wheels. Just so we can weaken God as much as possible, because God is a dick. He'd be like, if you don't comply to my design, I erase you and make it look like you were never born in the first place. You defend yourself against the Kali, that's an erasure. You don't worship me anymore, that's an erasure. You fucking spit in my face, that's an erasure. You have emotions that I deem unnecessary, that's an erasure. Old Testament God? Probably, yeah. Also, the apocalypse happens every fucking 10 days in this Lostbelt. It's ridiculous. Anyway. There you are! That's my line. But what's this? Well, what do you know? I can't believe the quarry that got away from me came back on her own accord. I'm so happy it's actually pissing me off! I appreciate you reacting exactly how I thought you would. You must have known the Chaldeans were hot on your tail, yet you can't ignore my aura and couldn't resist waiting around for me to show up. I'm so glad you're as simple-minded as you look. Now, let's get back to our grudge match, shall we? Oh, but do be warned. You'll be facing Dark and his team this time around, and they're very tough cookies. You see, they do this ungodly, annoying thing where they get stronger and stronger each time they do battle. Wait, so we're Saiyans? You're a cookie. Apparently we're Saiyans now. I never could tell whose side you were on. You were really on, woman. Let me ask you this, Ash. Would you be willing to tell us your whole story? What was that? I am a generous king, and I can tell what others are truly thinking. I promise I'll neither laugh at you nor look down at you. What do you say? Every freaking one of you is just making me so goddamn furious! I don't even know what you're talking about! What are you doing, Rami? I thought you said you can handle him! I thought I could, but it seems this problem is not as easily solved with words as I hoped. We'll just have to pin him down and help him cool off more naturally. So we're gonna have to fight him after all? We will help you. But what I said before still holds true. Do not rely on me too much. There's no telling when my poor luck will result in a fatal error. But you can control it at least a little, right? Like how you did when you got all of Tell's arrows to hit you? A little, yes, but there are still some areas that are out of my control. Not to mention that the recall from that time is probably... Oh, Ash. You really are an awkward boy, aren't you? Ha! You mean like the direct opposite of how you strut around in those fancy clothes of yours, ex-master? Well, I'm certainly less awkward than you. I kept my life nice and simple by doing whatever it takes to stay alive. Of course, that still leaves the question of what I want to do with my life once I keep it. It's not easy being human, you know. We always want more. That is a very true statement. Guess you must be Adderant. Adderant? Okay. Guess you must be Adderant if you can say that sort of thing with a smile. Maybe I am kinda awkward by comparison. All I got going for me is my anger. So it's only natural that anger would become my entire life. Living my life makes me angry. My anger only gives me a reason... Yeah. And my anger gives me a reason to live. Yeah, I know. It doesn't make any damn sense. Just like I know that the moment my anger dies out, I won't be me anymore! So as long as I'm still kicking, I got no choice but to keep my fury burning. To keep burning my whole damn life! And now we fight into Ash and see how broken he is this time. Alright, he's got one health bar. Someone needs the stickers. He needs more than just the stickers. Alright, so fortunately we only have Buster down. You know, I want to see how much damage this does. Alright, it's gotcha. Fuck him up. Alright. Alright, Fiery, thanks for the raid. See you around, buddy. You attacking Ash. Right, okay. Taking that charge away. Yeah, I don't have the luck thing. I don't have the lurk thing. I didn't set that because I think it's stupid. But that's me. You have a good one though, Fiery. I'll catch you around sometime. Laughs in a vase. Ah, thank you. You have my Emperor Quinn, Shing boy. I'm kidding. You have my Emperor Quinn into full power. Alright, Crazy Uesigi, you got this. Go! Eeny, meeny, miny, you. Just keep hitting my Quinn boy, yep. Don't worry about anyone else. Keep hitting my Quinny Quinn boy. Go get him! Oh, cool. He's full power now. Awesome. Of course, he's guarded against that, but you know what? It's okay because attack up and of course it had to be Buster, but you know what? It's okay. Alright, my boy, Emperor Quinn, you gonna take the shot for me? Let's fucking go! Power of Mercury, motherfucker! Yeah, I'd like to get his health bar down before I use Scotch's shit here. Remove defense buff. Wait, what? Oh, okay. You remove his invincibility after. Okay. I see. I see. Makes sense, actually. And we do that just cuz. And go, go, go. We're already ready on that front. Cool. Ow. 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 Ha! Joke's on you, bitch. I'm not expecting a crit, but I might as well do something. Alright, come on, crazy Uesikis, you got this. Oh, that is exactly what I was looking for. Good. Alright, now let's see what happens when we break his health. Don't charge, don't do a full charge, you son of a bitch. Ignore defense, I see. Oh, shit. Okay. Ow. Alright, well, I don't think we need to hold back anymore. And might as well do this too, just because. And we'll strength up Scotches. Alright, come on, let's fucking go! Get 'em, crazy Uesikis and Scotches, fuck 'em up! Yee, now Scotcha, finish him! Finish him, Scotcha, finish him! Let's go! Let's fucking go! One shot, one kill, bitch! Yee, Scotcha, good job! Good job, Scotcha, good job, good job. Up we go right again. Alright, second round, I guess. Might as well finish this section, then I think I gotta wrap up. We'll see what happens. Can I get the same one as before? Probably not, because that's just how it is. You have the heavens feel. What did this do again? You know what? Fuck it. We'll use this one. Double the Scotches. Alright, let's see what type of shit we're gonna have to fight this time. With Ash here. Ugh! We did it, but he just regenerates. Damn it. I knew he was just gonna heal himself again. Is he seriously immortal or something? Is that all you got? I can keep this. Is it me, or is there something else mixed in there? It's not just the pain of regeneration. It seems as though there's something deeper eating away in him. I knew it. It's just as I thought, Ash. You're cursed, aren't you? Did you just say cursed? That's right. Of course, there aren't many different kinds of curses, but for this, I believe I know what is at work. Even as we speak, the curse is tormenting Ash. Or rather, his spirit's servant spirit origin, relentlessly. The curse must be so powerful that not even a great warrior like him can remove it. I expect it is directly rooted in his destiny. A curse so deeply tied to his heroics that it is inevitable that he would fall prey to it. Oh man. I know what it is. That's Kishina's curse, isn't it? What's Kishina's curse, Professor? What's Kishina's curse, Captain? I'm gonna say Captain. It's something that happened towards the end of the Great War, depicted in the Mahabharata, blah blah blah. The fucking name I can't pronounce. Ash was overcome with anger at his father's murder, and in a cowardly act of retribution, he snuck into the enemy camp and killed all of them in their sleep. Afterwards, he fired an arrow at the stomach of a pregnant mother of what would have been the last child of the Kuru. But Kishina protected the baby and placed a dreaded curse upon Ash's head in retaliation. One interpretation said that the curse would last for 3,000 years, during which he would be forced to endure all manners of pain and suffering. I would definitely have noticed it if he'd been cursed like that when I first summoned him. So Arjuna must have put the curse on him after he stole my master's contract with me. It would be well within his power, since he also possesses Kishna's divinity. Ah, now it all adds up. Ash, your mortality comes from being born with Yama and Shiva's power, and the curse you're dealing with now is too strong for you to remove on your own. So you're trapped in a prison of endless suffering, and death offers no escape. Then, does that mean you have to do what Arjuna says or he won't undo the curse? That is pretty rough. Shut up. At the very least, I can imagine the curse going away once Arjuna finally has his so-called perfect world. Though either way, I guess that doesn't leave you with much choice but to cooperate with him. Shut up! I'm so goddamn pissed I can't even stand it! I'm mad at myself for being a slave to my anger, for getting myself cursed! I'm mad at how goddamn weak I am. So weak that I have to obey Arjuna, my mortal goddamn enemy, just to escape this endless pain! All I can do is just keep getting angrier and angrier! Ah shit, he ascended it. Ash is getting madder than we ever seen before! Be careful, Master! Ah shit, he did the ascension and he went fucking Super Saiyan. He got the fucking power, man. He got the fucking power. The fucking power, wah, wah. Alright, Ash, let's see what the hell you got here. He's got 3 health bars. Interesting. Now, at least the defense down's working on him. Okay. Increase attack with the flames of the rage. I can just imagine how broken this is going to be. Alright, Scotcha, do what you can. Fuck him up a bit. It's been 2 hours, Chunk. Not 3. You losing the tracks up with that fucking thing. Ah, shit. Okay, so he loses attack and interesting. So this curse weakens him. Okay, that's gonna be helpful. Especially considering like it's gonna look like he's gonna wreck my shit if it did. That's not good. That's definitely not good there. But yeah, the cryptors will be in the story, obviously. I'm gonna actually have them actually around at the beginning. Like during the little meeting that Olga does and shit. You'll see, it's gonna be a typical me thing. Little overgauge, but it's fine. Crazy way she can go. Oh no, you've decreased my attack. Definitely gonna fuck him. Oh, there's something gonna happen in accordance to that. It's gonna be kind of funny. Alright, go fuck him up. Go! Nope, it's not gonna be that. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Can I curse his ass, please? Damn it, it missed. Okay. Well, in that case. Man, we'll go with Crazy Wasiki. Do you? Well, good for you. I as well draft the Super Orion Shad Man. I can now punch stuff. Yep. It do be nice. I have yet to use him though on my end. I raised him as much as I could with what I have right now though. That's gonna be the fun. Yes. Oh, the punching of everything. Oh, that was not enough. Oh, he held on more than I was hoping. God damn it. Okay. Well, my Emperor, you're probably gonna die. After this, remove your buff. But it's okay, you took the hit for us. Can't wait to see how my build proceeds to punch. Yes. Emperor Quinn, you have served your duty well. Now I have the 2 scotches. Haha! And now, how the fuck do I come about and fucking get this guy broken? Eeny, meeny, miny, wasty. I've only grailed Emperor Quinn because immortal memes. That one fucking fight I had, oh boy, that was a fun one. Alright, Buster memes, even though we have Buster down, I don't give a fuck, I need to break his health bar. There it is. Alright, don't go crazy and get a full charge bar. Blackbeard, no! Oh no, crazy Wasigis. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Oh no, he helped you. Hey, he helped get the thing up. Alright, who gets this? My Scotcha. Even though probably not gonna matter too much. You get double fucking Scotcha, and if there's something left, Crazy Wasiki gets to hit you again. And that's probably death. Yep, that's death. Never underestimate a God Slayer, motherfucker. Never underestimate the God Slayers. They will fuck you up. Yes, just delete this, yes. I don't know anything about this crypt or stuff. But whatever they are, that one was still my master. Once he ordered me to leave Juno alone, I was able to hold back my urge to kill him. But once my master was no longer my master, once Arjuna slapped that curse on me like he was putting a collar on a stray dog, and then told me he was my new master, there was no way in hell I was just gonna take that. I tried to kill him immediately after he cursed me. I tried to kill him in the span of a single breath, in the blink of a goddamn eye. But it did nothing. His incredible divine power stopped me, killed me, and brought me back to life. The curse ate away at my body, and I attacked him again. Over and over. I was stopped, killed, revived, and cursed. Stopped, killed, revived, cursed. And every time he stopped me, I got angrier. Every time he killed me, I saw red. Every time he revived me, my fury grew. Every time he cursed me, I became still further enraged. Was I just buying time? No way. I wasn't nearly enough to draw away Ajuna's attention long enough to let my old master escape. Though, I guess it did end up working out that way. It was all just desperate fury. All simply in vain. Till my spirit finally broke. Controlling bowels, rage, hell, every agony in the world, tearing myself apart, decimation of the ego, a single instant, drool, flickering consciousness, purple, red, green, black, lost vocal cords, spirit origin violation, existing then not, then existing again, poisonous thoughts, defeat, pain, chills, hives, agony, fire, all on top of one of another. A terrible curse. How can I make this damn curse go away? What do I have to do to be free of it? If helping that damn god gets the world he wants is the only way for me to escape this damn curse, if his law is far more merciful than death, is the only way to go, then I will be rage. The moment I stop being angry is the moment I stop being me. So I decided I was going to stay angry all the goddamn time. Once I knew I couldn't kill that god beyond gods like this, no matter how angry I got, I instead chose to burn my own damn weakness with the fires of rage until the end. It was humiliating for me, along with idiotic, immature, and inferior. But even thanks to that, I knew I'd be able to stay angry until my last breath. I might have lost the bond with my true master, and been forced to submit to my most hated enemy. But at least in this, I still had my pride. This way, I could at least be able to remain myself, right up until this defective, evil world disappears. Then I'll be able to hit that smug, all-knowing, all-powerful god with one last shot. I'll show him that even with his perfect little plan to recreate as he see fits, and then only what he deems essential, he still couldn't stop me from being me. That's right, that way. Right when everything's about to end, I get to laugh in his stupid face. You really are an Aardbird, aren't you? You actually chose to keep losing to Arjuna and his curse just so you could continue to be yourself. Exactly. And thanks to that, he's done for, since there's no possible way to save him. Yes, I'm sure there isn't. This goddamn pisses me off. So what are you gonna do now, huh? You gonna tear me to shreds with that sword of evil's bane? Sounds great. Do it. Come on! Do it! Even if I did tear you to shreds, your body would simply regenerate. I suspect it's your connection to Ajuna's nigh infinite supply of magical energy that forces it to do so. Then, once your body is cursed again, it's subjected to endless torment for all of eternity. But fortunately for you, I know of a way to do something about that curse. What did you just say? Way to go, Your Majesty! Rama, attaboy! Hey, you were supposed to gaze at me in awe and admiration there! What are you doing? Don't pat my head, I'm a king! I deserve far more respect than that! Take the fucking head pats, you banana-eating king. You and your damn nonsense are pissing me off. What the hell can you even do about this curse? This. Take the banana. Oh, did you take it? Oh, did you? This is quite something, isn't it? Oh, you took the fucking curse into yourself. Oh, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What did you just do? Don't tell me you... Huh? Kitari and I are both avatars of the Vishun. Basically beings of the same nature. So if your curse comes from Krishna's power, I should be more than capable of affecting it. Well, I can't completely destroy it, of course. I can at least transfer it from your body to mine. I'm an invincible king. I'm not about to complain about the pain from a little curse like this. If you thought you just heard otherwise, then I suggest you have your ears checked. You're out of your mind. I can't stand this sort of simpering, self-sacrifice nonsense. If you subject me to any more of this, I'm going to start demanding compensation. Whoa, whoa. What the hell? Are you stupid or something? Damn, this pisses me off. I'm still just as angry as ever. If I don't have to worry about being held hostage to my damn curse anymore, there's nothing holding me back. Arjuna was always my mortal enemy, even before he made himself some kind of god. There's no way in hell I'm not gonna revolt against him! But what's the damn point of me being free of my curse, if you just end up cursed in my place? All you're doing is gaining one guy and losing another! It's simple math, dumbass! Ah, you're freaking pissing me off! Don't be ridiculous. Of course I've thought of that. As an avatar of Vishun's, Kishan's curse shouldn't affect me as much as it affects you. Let's say it brings me down to half my normal strength. But in exchange for that strength, we get Ash, the hero of the Kauravas. A man who is not only an exceptionally skilled warrior, but a tactician clever enough to serve as commander-in-chief. That is to say, you're a servant who can fill more than just one role. So while we may have lost half a warrior, we effectively gained 2 to make up for it. That's a net gain of 1.5 warriors. He's stalking over to me now. He's glaring at me something fierce. You. This guy's your servant, right? Does that mean I should be angry at you? Go easy on me, please. I'm sorry. Go easy. Don't hit me. At any rate, can I please ask you something, just to be sure, Ash? Now that you're not cursed anymore, you no longer have a reason to obey Arjuna. So, does that mean you're willing to help us now? Why you gotta go and ask that for? You went and reminded me of how completely pathetic I am. I mean, I've been... I never expected Rama to take on the curse himself. but the benefits of this trade-off may well outweigh the drawbacks. Having Arjuna's last Lokapala come to our side would be quite the boon indeed. Food noises! What's that look supposed to mean, ex-master? If you want to laugh at me, go ahead. It'll give me another reason to be angry. Oh, it's not that. I'm just thinking about how you really are, just how you appear to be through my Dashinsu. You wear your heart on your sleeve, so to speak. So that thing rooted deep inside you is your anger. That's what drove you to the Pandavas in the middle of the night? Hey, I just have to ask. Why haven't you wished you could just let go of all of your anger? Why? This is the whole reason I ended up? Because it's the whole reason I ended up like this? Yeah, I know. It's my anger that ended up getting me cursed with Kinsha while I was alive. But you might eventually be able to let go of it if you stayed with Arjuna, right? I doubt he won't want any defective emotions in his perfect world after all. Ah, now I get it. You think I regret giving up the chance to get rid of this anger, don't you? Don't be an idiot! Why the hell would I ever regret that? It's true, Da Vinci, you got it backwards. Anger is everything to him right now. In fact, I think he made sure his anger would be the one part of him to stick around by consistently proving that he was useful with it. They're only master and servant for a short time, and they're absolutely nothing alike. And yet, in spite of that, Pepe and Ash really seem to click. Maybe this is what they call chemistry? Right. Yeah. Right now, anger and me are one and the same. It was the only way I had to avenge my father and my friend's humiliation. Humiliation, yes. If we were back in Kuru Shentra when the war was still going on, and they all been humiliated again, I'd do the same damn thing without hesitating, every single time. I have used my anger as a weapon to avenge my father and friends. Even if I ended up cursed every damn time. Got it. I knew you were awkward and simple-minded, but I also know that's why I can trust you. Okay then, why don't we find somewhere we can relax and figure our next course of action? You're a tactician too, right? Can't wait to see what you come up with. Alright, let's... Ha! You look like an old man who just threw his back. I'm fine, you hear me? My body just... hasn't quite adjusted to this curse yet. Just give me a moment. I'll be up in about no time. You know, we don't have time to wait around. Guess I just gonna have to give you a piggyback ride. Alright, this is degrading. But I do get the feeling I've had something similar happen to me before. Flashbacks to Nightingale. Perhaps it's just part of my destiny to suffer piggyback rides now and then. Oh look, they actually have him crying. It's your destiny to suffer from piggyback rides. It is thy destiny to be the piggyback rider. Alright, so now I think we'll have Buster's back. Hooray! Buster's back. Alright, what section are we on right now? 17? That's a talking one. What time is it? 9? At the very least, I think we'll get this. The flaw of being there. At the very least, I think we'll get this talking one done. Do. And we are in the realm. Oh, wait, what the fuck's going on here? Oh no, it's disordered. We fast forwarded. Oh, and the thing is cracking. What in the nanny fuck? Something wrong, Holmes? No, it's nothing. For a moment it seemed as though there was something off about the surrounding area. Hopefully it was nothing more than a momentary sensor malfunction. So you thought to use people's faith to tear Arjuna down from his divine throne, huh? Unfortunately, it didn't work. I never thought even a false god would be so heartless as to cast away every person who lost their faith in him. I should have known better than to hope for even so much as that from him. Honestly, we're kind of stumped right now. I don't suppose you have any good ideas? You're on the right track. Taking away Arjuna's god status is almost certainly the only way we'll be able to beat him. But I know, damn it. Obviously we can't count on the people of this world to help with that anymore. So, then, our only choice is to use something else. Assuming we can, anyway. Is there something else we can use? Oh, just promote a different god, I guess. Damn it. I really didn't want to bring this up since it's a big whole deal, all or nothing deal, and that pisses me the hell off. If we mess up, we'll all be dead and gone. And even if it works, it'll still only give us a tiny chance of coming out on top. You still want to hear it? Like you said, I don't think we have any other choice. Right. Please tell us, Ash. Whatever it is, we're ready to hear it. The biggest factor in Arjuna remaining a god and in control of this Yugya cycle is he's the one advancing the Yugya. In control of this world is the fact that he's the one advancing the Yugya cycle. That obvious idea that anyone capable of destroying and recreating the world would only have to be God. Only reinforce his position as one. So as long as he keeps the Yugya cycle going, he's pretty much a perfect god. That makes sense. I mean, you have to be one hell of a god to remake the whole damn world. Oh crap, that sort of thinking's part of the problem, isn't it? God damn it! But if we look at it another way, that advantage is also a weakness. If we can defy the world we're making, even just a tiny bit, then he won't be a perfect god any longer. I see. Since remaking the world is such a massive undertaking, even the tiniest flaw would have a big impact. Like how a single scratch in a large precious gem makes its value plummet. But how do we actually go about doing that? That's the problem. We can't take the safer, easy way out with something like this. We have to face Arjuna's world-destroying noble phantasm head-on. And refuse to disappear, and continue our existence as continuous entities. Once we've done that, we can prove it. We'll have proven his fallibility, and really mess up the idea of him as some perfect god. Are you serious? You want us to face that terrifying noble phantasm head-on? I thought you were an actual tactician, not an armchair general, you fool! It doesn't matter how plausible something seems if it can't actually be done! Shut up, damn it! You think I don't know that? That's why I'm saying if we can pull it off! That's the plan. An almost suicidal battle of endurance where one wrong move means you're gone for good. How about it? Anyone here think they can pull that off? So you're basically asking us to survive God's nuke. Oh, there's another talking one? God damn it. Alright. Fine. I'll keep going until I actually have to fight a battle, I guess. I think back on this world. Oh, I got hiccups. Goddamn. Here, anything its god deems useless, defective, or unnecessary gets erased as though it never existed. And yet, I'm still here. How weird is that? Me. Me. A hopeless unemployed shut-in who's only good at video games. A divine spirit servant in name only who just happened to end up with godly power by some freakish twist of fate. There's no way Arjuna wouldn't hesitate to write something like me off as worthless. I should have been the first to go. I'm just a spectator. An uninvited guest who's only here by coincidence. At least, that's what I thought. But, you know, even I can't deny that someone knew what I was and said they needed my help anyway. I can't let the hero who placed his trust in me down, so I'll do it. Or at least, I'll try. I'll think back on this world. Here, anything its God deems useless, defective, or unnecessary gets erased as though it never existed. And what could be more useless or unnecessary than a goddess of bad luck and okay, we're doing this. I think back on this world, yeah. And who could be more useless or unnecessary than a goddess of bad luck or misfortune? That said, I'm sure this one wish of mine can still be granted. No matter how despicable the role given to me might be, or how defectively unlucky I might have been born, there shouldn't be anything wrong with praying for my family's happiness. No matter what anyone else says about you, I'll always be your friend. Kind Alakshmi. Luck hasn't always been on my side either. Like, when I failed to defeat my country. But that's exactly why I wanted you to trust me. This time, I won't let anything happen to the ones I care about. I'm going to make sure your wish to free Lakshmi from that awful false god comes true. That wish might not be anything so large as a country. It's easily small enough to fit into your hand. Which is why I'll make sure to hold on to it tightly. I won't let it slip out of my hand for anything. Not for the world, and not for its god. I'll do it too. I'm sure I can. You guys... But even Karna couldn't withstand that noble phantasm for long. Don't you think it's too risky? Not gonna lie, if this were gaming, this would be like hardcore mode on the nightmare difficulty setting. Not pretty, but it's really our only shot. Besides, I think I got a decent shot of winning. I mean, we're talking pure endurance, not reflexes, right? If I do a bit of min-maxing, I think I can optimize my build just enough to survive. Not to mention, Ganesh has seen that noble phantasm a couple times now. Basically, all I gotta do is sit still and keep camping until it's over, right? I can do that sort of thing in my sleep, because I know I've done that. I have before, so I'm sure I'll be fine. Just you wait. I'm gonna come up with a foolproof strategy before the game starts and show you all what a Neat is truly capable of. That's the difference between me and Karna. Between me and a true hero who faces adversary head on. Of course, speaking as someone who never asked to be entrusted with all this responsibility, I figure I need to at least try to live up to it. I'll never be able to look him in the eye, you know? As for me, I think my purpose lies in protecting others. While I've thus far had to use my noble phantasm to defeat my enemies, it is meant to be used defensively. This seems like the perfect opportunity to do just that. Of course, I'll be doing my best to tamper down my bad luck and prevent any unfortunate accidents. But if you cannot help but worry, I will understand. I'm sure you would rather remove any unnecessary elements when carrying out your... Whoa, are you freaking kidding me? I'm pretty much counting on your help out there. Honestly, I was a bit nervous about doing this on my own. But if you're there with me, I think I got a real shot. Just to make sure, you guys do have a plan for making this happen, right? What, you don't believe me? Well, I guess I can't blame you, honestly. Basically, I'm using my secondary noble phantasm. As I said before, I'm thinking of applying a Lakshmi's power to my true noble phantasm. I see. There are definite risks with that plan, but there is at least a chance it may succeed. So are you mad about something else now? Is there a problem? Are you mad about something else now, Ash? I'll say. How the hell did you come up with a plan that... How the hell you actually come up with a plan to pull this off? Now I gotta explain the rest, goddammit. Is there something else we need? Oh, were you really planning on withstanding Ajuna's world recreating cataclysm like it was just a bad storm? Because you can't. Ajuna doesn't realize something's not right at first. The jester next to him will. Yeah, I'm sure he will. That's why he's there after all. Then, what can we do? If you're gonna evade Ajuna's eye while he's looking over the entire world, he'll need to think you belong here. He's gonna take you for granted so much that he'll never even ever think to question your presence. In other words... Alright, here's the last part of the plan. I'm gonna send you two back in time! Wait, what? Sending people back in time? Interesting. Interesting concept there, Arjunas. Well... On that note, I'm gonna just do these two things, probably do another one of that, but I'll do that off streams, because that's pretty much all I have time for today. I don't know when I'll be streaming again. There might be a chance for tomorrow, but we will see, and in the meanwhile, let us see. Who shall we raid tonight? We can raid my daughter Telwies, or we can raid... Got one or two people. We'll go raid my daughter, the Telwies, even though there's only one person right now, but it's fine. Go raid my adorable space panda child. Don't go raid the Telwies. Why not? Even though I know no one's here, but it's okay. It's late. I don't usually stream this late, but again, I kind of have to do what I gotta do because my boss is an annoying little hypocritical guy. But either way, it be what it be. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone who popped in. I appreciate it. Like I said, we'll stream again whenever the hell we can. I just don't know when that's going to be. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful time. We gonna go raid my daughters just because. And let me turn that off. And let's see how this is. Your mom. Hee.
Oh, Papa Sorry, thank you for the raid.
Oh, that's really fucking low. I can barely goddamn hear.
Thank you so much.
Sounds tired.
Can we get a shout out for Dark?
Yee.
My fucking aim is so ass.
Sounds very tired. Sounds very tired. I should probably move that over. Ha 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 ha. Alright, well, either way. She's drawing emotes, she's not really talking too much. She sounds like she's tired too.
Music, by the way, y'all. Don't worry.
Either way, have a good night, peoples, on the YouTube.